What's going on, guys? Cameron here, and today we're going to be looking at some more Lady Virgilia's videos, and we're going to be looking over what some of the arcanas mean. And I'm going to be looking specifically at a couple. She's done some for, well, she's done all of them for all the non-main characters, all the other confidants, and for the main characters as well. I'll leave a link to that video in the description. But I'm looking at a couple ones in particular, ones I'm interested in. One, Takemi. Two, Kawakami, and who else do I want to look at? We're gonna look at oh yeah, cause why not, right? Cause why not? I want to see what does the devil have to do? How do you connect the reporter to the devil?
The next archetype, Death, is represented by Tae Takemi. And I just have to say, her makeup and attire definitely nail the term. But this arcana doesn't necessarily mean literal death. Like, don't get me wrong, Arcana 13 can involve tangible, physical death, as we'll go over a little later in this section. But it more generally refers to the concept of loss and transformation. How can we reinvent ourselves in the face of dramatic change? In this sense, Takemi's transformation from her drug development position at the university hospital to general practitioner and beloved town doctor is a great symbolic example of this archetype. The real reason why she has her own practice here is that she was blacklisted by the whole medical community after a supposed grave error she made. Rank 5 adds on that she was completely removed from her position without warning. Upon Joker's encouragement, she successfully treats the young girl in rank 4, which then prompts good word of mouth to spread about her. Something much different to what she grew accustomed to after having been deemed the plague by her medical colleagues.
Getting called the plague and you were like in a medical field is kind of crazy. Like I feel like it would be. I'm damn near surprised that she even got another practice open. Because if I heard of any doctor that was called the plague, I ain't gonna lie, it's not funny. But the hospital in do I even really want to like specifically say the hospital in Henderson? They call it's Mariah Parham. They call it Murder Parham. Uh, you can kind of guess why. Right? Guess why? But I was born over there too. I was born over there, but having negative things attached to you wrongfully or rightfully or wrongfully can definitely mess a lot of things up. Can definitely mess a lot of things up. Definitely affect your life in more ways than you think, even if it's not true.
Takemi gets defensive and says someone like herself isn't fit to play the town doctor. It's something she once thought was possible for herself, but not any longer. You see, the death archetype that's afraid to embrace change will miss out on so much. And Takemi's early refusal to accept the positive impact she has on all these new clients prevents her from experiencing the joys of personal fulfillment.
Before keep talking about it, that's definitely like it's really just another main thing of just like you're gonna have to accept the change to be able to find enjoyment from it. 'Cause I feel like when change is introduced, things become not fun because you're used to what you're used to. You know what you can and can't do. You introduce something different. It causes stress. It takes away just some regular day to day enjoyment that you have. You might like dislike certain things because there's a change. But once you get accustomed to it, there's a lot more to enjoy because of that change. It's very universal.
Oyamada, the superior who passed all his incompetent mistakes onto Takemi and is responsible for her blacklisting in the first place, shows up with more threats. Not only that, but he reveals that Miwa, Takemi's favorite patient, has passed away. But fortunately, Takemi recalls the reason she wanted to become a doctor and succeed in creating this medicine in the first place. She was a sick child herself growing up, and so just like how medicine saved her life, she wishes to do the same for others. Thankfully, it turns out Miwa-chan is still alive after all. And not only is she able to complete the drug thanks to all her perseverance in the face of all this upheaval, but she's discovered a new love for her general practice. So much so that she turns down the opportunity to return to the university hospital setting. So, in conclusion, the death is about accepting the inevitable changes that will occur in our lives and being open to the new opportunities that come our way instead. Moving.
Way I think about things is certain things are gonna happen, whether you want them to or not, whether you are prepared for it or not. So whatever happens is just gonna happen, and you just gonna have to deal with it then, rather than worrying about dealing with it when you don't have to worry about it. Because there's certain things in life that are gonna happen that are inevitable, and you just gotta deal with them whenever they come up. Because I used to be very anxious and think about things a lot, but now it's more so just deal with it when it happens. That's all you can do. If you don't deal with it now, it's going to be later. And if not later, then soon.